Hi Aries, this is your general read for the end of the month. For those of you who are interested in looking ahead at July for the entire month, go check out the link in the description box below. And if you're interested in your own personal read, check out the description box for the link as well. You Aries are the last part of June. People are showing you who they are as well as you are. For some of you, you're seeing people exactly for who they are, and you're starting to realize where there has been some issues in relationships, where you've gone wrong, where others have, who's taking you for granted, who's a little too codependent upon you, as well as other people could be seeing that in you. If any of you have been struggling with, against codependency, discipline, structure, confidence, and your vices, you're headed toward a better place. So you're getting more disciplined, you're getting stronger, it appears that you're getting overall more vital in your health. And it seems if you are asking for help, you may not be getting it. Someone may not be able to help you when you need it. You may not be able to, or someone comes right in the nick of time. It can go either way for you, right? Some of you, if you need help, the end of this month, you will realize where people stand with you, because now you're in need. So it's something about you're in need and how people handle you versus how you treat them when the shoe is on the other foot. So it's a very eye-opening month, but you are headed to a more calmer, more I would say healthier position as far as your overall discipline and getting away from the negative energy around you. For some of you, it could be difficult financially. Again, you may have some financial difficulties, or again, it is difficult to give to others or them you, especially the more and more you see a person for who they are, but it still may send you still may be in your head about things, and not 100% clear, but clarity is coming to you, so never mind you that. Interesting. It'll be an eye-opening end of June for you, Aries. And again, hopefully some of you will get a hold of your vices work. You are getting a lot of work done, and you may find that you're more isolated into yourself than usual. And you will kind of prefer it that way. People may not know how to take you at the workplace, or they may be a little bit more quiet than normal. There could be some power struggles at work, but it's kind of like under the radar. No one's really talking about it. Quiet power dynamics and that sort of thing. They could be trying to see where they stand with you, or again, just feeling out your behavior, what's going on with you here. So yeah, the workplace could be quiet. Could be one of those times when people are a little bit more quiet than normal. And if there are issues at the workplace, it's like people are kind of like staying in their own corners and away from each other. Is what it looks like to me. Unemployed Aries, I see you looking for an opportunity. I see an interest coming your way, or you going after it, but there could be a delay in interest. So you going after it, but it could be a delay for some of you. Don't worry, because you have one coming. Again, it could be delayed because of the hiring and firing person is not there, or they're slow to act. But I do see you getting active and looking for opportunities. Self-employed Aries. Some of you are coming to an understanding or clarity of taking your business to the next steps. Again, this could take time. So I do see where you may be wanting to move forward on things, but it may not yet be time, Aries. So you may have to wait a little bit longer, but you are working behind the scenes with your business. I do see money as usual here, and it's looking like you're starting to want to do more. You're starting to want to need more. So you could find yourself deciding, do you pull a partner in? Do you collab with others? Do you just go at it alone? What can you do on your own? That sort of thing. Where do you put your money? How do you invest it? That sort of thing. So some of you could be taking a little bit more education or course, or just learning a little bit more, or trying to research and find out how do you expand, how do you switch things up. That's what I have for you guys for your general. Check out the love portion of your reading that'll drop after this video. Now on to Taurus. Hi Taurus, this is your general reading for month end. For those of you who are interested in your own personal read, or you want to look at all of July, you want to look ahead, do check out the link in the description box below. Let's get into the reading. Some of you are definitely, you could be ending a course, finishing up a course. This is a week so far, reading the couple of signs I have, that it becomes a very eye-opening week for people. It doesn't mean that actions will be taken, but people are really kind of like thinking things through in more of a meditative state. You're no different, Taurus. You are deep in your thoughts. It looks like you're missing someone. Go check out that love portion of the reading that's going to drop after this. And for some of you Taurus, this is a love reading right here, where there's a missing of a situation, but you are thinking. Some of you are alone, even to some extent could feel lonely, but it's almost like either you're forced to be alone or to yourself, or you've had to, but it feels a little bit much more than it just seems like you may be feeling it more than usual, if that makes sense. Like you feel a bit lonely, but the challenge is that you can't go back to where you once was. You're missing a place that once was where you're at now, wherever you are. It's lonely. And surely things would have changed by now, you may be thinking. And you're wanting love, you're wanting connection, you're wanting being cared for. It's like something Taurus is here is wanting that they're not having, that they're missing. The Tauruses that I'm picking up on, right? And it seems like for some of you, be careful, because the longing, the thinking, the missing can turn into indulging, can turn into, for some of you, you could find yourself reminiscing quite a bit. And I mean, maybe what you need to do is just to reminisce. I see a lot of reminiscing, a lot of thinking, a lot of regrets, a lot of possibilities at the same time. So it's like you're wrestling. Sorry guys, I'm not sure you just talking like I'm on a podcast. So it's a lot of running back and forth in your mind, right? Vacillating from one thought to the other. Some of it is optimistic, other times it's a little daunting, if that makes sense, right? The reality of a situation. And I do feel like whatever this is, it's almost like I'm hearing bad blood. So for some of you it's bad blood between others of you it's just challenge that you're having, possible separation, or on the brink of. And I do feel for some of you, my condolences if there has been a challenge in a pregnancy, that sort of thing, challenge in a relationship while you are pregnant. Because again, your reading does speak kind of heavily to love, but this can show up in any area of life. And you may find that you're quite disappointed in someone, or someone's disappointed in another person over you. Could be that too, where you're a witness to. But I do get disappointments, and kind of reflecting on that, who you've hurt, who've hurt you. How can things have been differently? You know, where do you truly want to be in life? How do you get there? That's what's going on in with you, Taurus. That's what it looks like to me. And I do see care, concern, kindness, love, an offering of some sort comes to you by month end. So if you are feeling out of sorts and not communicating with someone on the outs, looks like there's an opportunity to, again, restore love, care, and kindness. Work. For some of you, this job has ended or changed. For some of you, you may have dropped one job and just to focus on the other, or you've left your business, like work, and now you're starting on business. It's something you could have left one for the other, Taurus. I was thinking about something. But you will, for those of you who are still employed, you will be up for it. And for some of you, it's like you're changing energy into being more up for your work, kind of approaching and keeping all the balls in the air, that sort of thing. Now let's and you might be happier. Yeah, you're far happier for you Tauruses that, went out on a wing and a prayer and left a job and now you're kind of employed, that sort of thing. You love that. You love what you do. You love that you've taken the time to do that. For some of you, again, you've left to be a mommy, to focus on other things that makes you happy, that makes your heart sing. But getting back to work. They will be kind of like throwing things at you, Taurus. I feel like this can be a very calm day, but again, at a crossroads of what what you should be doing or what the next steps will be. So there may be some waiting and some stagnation at work, at least from the people at the job, but you seem to be up for work this coming week. Unemployed Taurus. Yes, I see you going right back to a job you had. A job you had long ago, and it's at a distance. It's nowhere around you. So get ready. You will be moving. For you Tauruses who are looking, who's up for a change is right there. Someone's about to hook you up, as they say, with a job. And if you don't know anyone, and you're like, well, I don't know anyone, go back to places familiar, places you've once worked, places you've always been interested in working. The portal, the door is open now for you. Self-employed Taurus. You're very strong in your business. There's a lot of communication and transactions going on with your business. So it could be a lot of inquiries, and then it will then turn into sales. But I do see a lot of activity in your business this coming week, Taurus, and you're kind of on top of things. You feel very strong and very confident with your business. That's what I have for you guys. Go check out, again, that love portion of the read if you're interested when it drops, and it will drop after this. Now on to Gemini. Hi Gemini, this is your general read for those of you who are interested in 1, your own personal reading, and 2, looking ahead at all of July. Do check out the link in the description box below. Some of you may have had to deal with fair weather people, drama, issues, people kind of switching up on you, changing up on you. For some of you, and some of you Geminis may have let people go, let situations go, things that you have been holding on to for quite some time. It's like, I'm over that. I'm over you. I don't want this anymore. I don't want you anymore. And for some of you, I do feel like you're headed toward newness, and some people just aren't going to be too happy about that. There's a promotion and a raise coming for you, Gemini. Congratulations. Out of nowhere, you may, find yourself. So if you're interested in moving on up, do put yourself out there. It'll kind of, for some of you, literally will be that you're the chosen one. Someone chose you, and it just literally fell in your lap. Congratulations. Jupiter is in your sign. But I do see opportunity for promotion. I'm also hearing probation, a raise, and for some of you, probation. If you're going to the courts, that'll be a blessing for you, because it could have been jail. So it's something like that. Like there's a blessing that's going to come out of nowhere for you. And you guys are headed to a place where you will be kind of ripping and running, not wasting any time. I see trips, travels, dates, just hanging out, having a good time, maybe spending time with your child or children, but definitely kind of getting back to your youth, or having more stamina, more energy to get up and get out and do some things. And that's good. I do see you working really well, so that's good. This is going to be a time when you're working really well. You're feeling really good. You're going after things. You're being blessed out of nowhere. And you will notice that people around you, Gemini, may not be doing so well. So check out and tap in with your friends and family, because they may be having a hard time for some of you. If you're interested in that love portion of the reading, do check out that video that's going to drop after, because it does speak to some love stuff here. There's going to be a lot to contend with, and you're going to be busy, busy, busy. So the best thing you can do, at least for the next 3 months, I want to say, or by September, is when life gets so busy for you, like in a real world sense, right? Like, no, I'm working. It's a lot. I got a lot going on. Is to kind of organize yourself, and however that works for you, you probably need to organize yourself, because organization is going to help you with all of this energy. It's all over the place. It's running here, doing this, doing that. And although it's, it lends itself that opportunities are coming, you want to capitalize on them, and you don't want the situations to be problematic. So organize yourself as best as possible. Yeah, but get out there and jump on things, because blessings, opportunities, literally out of nowhere for you, Gemini's. Work. You may not be up. Yeah, you may not be up for work this coming week. If you're working at all, for some of you, you may have been get let go, or you're not working as much. You could be in between work, like some of you that is off during the summer. You are thinking very heavy about what your next moves are going to be with this job. For those of you who are still working, some of you have lost your job. This is what all I keep saying, that you've lost your job. They kind of got rid of you, and it was almost like, bye, good riddance. Like, that's how they felt about the situation with you. And you're now looking back and kind of licking your wounds, which, again, there's no reason to, because a promotion, a raise, a new job, an opportunity is coming your way. So if this is that, if this is, we're letting you go, good riddance, bye, don't waste 1 second worrying. If this is something kind of fell through and now something is changing about the workplace, so something could be changing. Somebody was let go or something changed, which could truly affect you. It's not going to just be like, oh, someone in that office over there. No. You'd be like, no, my manager was let go. Like, it's someone that it could affect you in some kind of way. Like I said, don't worry, whatever this is, because it's all going to work itself out. It's all going to be okay. Even if, and for some of you, somebody's loss will be your gain. Someone may lose opportunity at work, a situation, let go, and then you're up next. So it really, whatever this is and however the cards are playing, it still works in your favor, Gemini. Unemployed Gemini. I get a no. For some of you, it could be that you kind of have to change your energy, if you will. If you do get an opportunity, it will be toxic. It will be, like they need a body, but they may not be the nicest people. They could be very abusive and all the things. So temper yourself and tread lightly. You Geminis right now would be in a good place to do gig work, contractual work, something where you are your own person, something like that. But even that, you're going to be worked like a dog. Like, they're going to work you, and it's not a healthy environment. But it doesn't seem like it'll be a place that you'll stay. It's like you'll go and do what you need to do, because it's like, I need, and then you'll get the hell out of there when it's time, and you will be out of there, whatever this is. Self-employed Geminis, your business is changing. You're kind of working smarter, not hard. Yes, and you may feel like your business is kind of effortless. For some of you, you could be putting your business on a back burner to focus on love and family and other personal things in your life. Otherwise, I do see interest and clientele, that sort of thing, and feeling a sense of growth. For those of you Geminis who may be pregnant, bringing a little bambino, that is going to bless your business as well. So I do see blessings coming simply because you're feeling a lot more blessed, if that makes sense, and things are just kind of expanding. So business is looking good as well. That's what I have for gems. Again, if you're interested in the love portion of the read, check out the video that's going to drop. Now on to Cancer. Hi Cancer, this is your general read. For those of you who are interested, one, in your own personal reading and looking ahead at all of July, do check out the link in the description box below. Okay, well, you're taking it slow and steady for some of you. You may have taken some losses recently, had to spend your money, had to pay out something here. Some of you may find yourself that you're still, again, we're not focusing on love, but you may be focusing more on your finances, on a particular person here, trying to kind of get yourself stable again, for some of you. So you may be feeling like, I need to get back on track. And there's someone that you kind of can't get off your mind. You could be stalking them, watching them. But again, go watch the love portion of this reading. It's going to drop next. And I see it's hard to kind of wait. It's hard to wait your turn, but nevertheless, you're going to have to wait. In the meantime, it is good to use the energy that you have to research, to probe, to investigate, to look into things, to reach out to people, email, text message. Get the to-dos off your list, because you'll have a lot of great natural energy to do that. You have a lot of fresh energy, ideas and thoughts and stamina to do the research, to do all the mental work that you'll have available to while you're waiting. There's a period of waiting here. And so if you are looking for your certain finances to increase, that sort of thing, or to reconcile finances, just know it's going to take some time. You're going within, believe it or not. You're going to have a spell of silence, aloneness, And that's going to help you kind of gain a better source of understanding. So again, very strong, at least mental energy that you have to work with at this time, Cancer. And you'll see that people will come back. Children could be very much a focus. Whatever they need, that sort of thing, can be very needy at this time. Again, you have the past coming back, or things coming back that you have to kind of focus on and take care of. But rest a little while you can, because you're going to get super busy and you're about to be out there doing your thing and really having a lot of stamina to get out there and get things going. You may not be so up to seeing people face to face as much as they may want to, but you're going to be great at communicating via text, phone call, email, like that sort of thing. Work. Good. You're approaching work in a healthy sort of way. Some of you could be up for a I keep hearing probation, promotion, raise, some type of an increase, which might require for you to go back to school. Some of you might be doing that in a year's time. It's like you're going to reverse whatever this situation was. So if you was getting low pay, you weren't being seen as the value person that you are, that sort of thing. I see a lot of looking into going to school. What can you do? What can you learn so that you can make more and you can be of more value? You can find yourself, for some of you, if I don't know why I feel like they're lying to you at work. I guess they could be giving it to you straight, but I feel like for some of you, you could be getting lied to at work. I don't know. As soon as I've seen it, it's like somebody's lying. I'm hearing somebody's lying to you. They've already let a situation go and given up on something, but they're telling you something different. That's the first thing that came to me, but it can be very busy at work. Unemployed Cancers. It's competitive. And as a result, you may not hear anything back because it's very competitive. Go ask around to people that you know. I see you wanting an opportunity, but I also see love is a focus for you, especially if you're men and women. Love is a focus. You want a certain amount of money. That may be challenging too. That's why you're also not getting phone calls, because your salary requirements, again, could be a bit of a challenge. Self-employed Cancers. You got the stamina, yes. And your customers, your clients, they're coming. You may feel like they're coming nonstop. For those of you who may do the work in the arts, you're doing extremely well. You are all the rage, and you are very magical at this time. So there's a lot of natural instinctive ability that you have. Some of you could be doing some work, but there's definitely speaking to the ability to kind of change the minds of the people around you and kind of be everyone's darling as far as how your business is ran and how your clients and customers relate to you. Like, you're extremely well liked. And it's not too much that you can provide or put out that they will not support. So you're in a good place when it comes to your business, Cancers. For those of you who are employed and you may be feeling like, well, I'm not making enough. I would like to have more money. I want more money. I need a better job. It's like, no, start on your own business. You can do that as well. Something is coming once you look into it. But there's a lot to be said for those of you who are self-employed. So now for Cancers, check out the love portion when it drops. Now on to Leo. Hi Leo, this is your general read. For those of you who are interested in your own personal read or look ahead at all of July, do check out the link in the description box below. This week is a week where you may have to say, okay, well, whatever. You may have to say whatever. One, you need to put the energy that you have toward other people, because some of you Leos have a lot of energy that you're putting toward others, trying to right wrongs, trying to, smooth situations out. You need to focus some of that energy on the gym, your overall diet, and your well-being, because it's asking you to do that, and if you don't, you're gonna be forced to do it. I see a lot of kind of feeling a bit restricted, or not everything is out of your control, right? And although some of you may be feeling like you're trying to right wrongs, you're trying to make amends, it may be a bit difficult to do that this week. You may be plagued with gossip and people not letting things go. Again, I feel it's more people not being able to let things go. I feel like you're able to do that, but you'll have people at a crossroads with you. So getting things taken care of, again, getting on the same page, moving things over, moving onward and upward. Difficult, not the easiest thing to do. And some of you Leos may try a little bit, and then it's like, fuck it, I give up, I don't care. You know, eventually you'll say, I can do but just what I can do. So this is a week where you're trying to be the better person against another or others. Again, easier said than done. Work. And you can't get anyone else to do your dirty work either, whatever this is. Like, you can't send someone in there to mediate and try to no. That person got a big issue with you or people. Work. You know, you're not in the happiest place at work, but you're giving it a go. You're still, obviously, just like everybody, you show up to work, you don't feel like being there, you're not in a good place, some other shit is going on, but you're working. That's basically what's going on. That's all I see. You know, it's just that simple work stuff. And I feel like they're gonna pretty much, you know, if you're having an issue at the workplace, for those of you where these issues are showing up at the workplace, right? And you're like, well, I'm trying to be a team player, and I'm trying to be, you know, again, you're going to come to a conclusion of like, I'm just going to come to work, do what I need to do, and the chips will fall where the hell it may. You're going to let me go? Let me go. If you're going to, that sort of thing. Because they may not be so pleased with you either, Leo. So but they are not sure exactly what they're going to do if there's some issues. Otherwise, if there's no issues, it'll be very quiet. Unemployed Leos. I see opportunities coming your way and communications coming to you quickly. Congratulations, because opportunities, like, it literally comes quick. Bam, bam, bam. Quickly for you. So one's coming straight in, and self-employed Leos. You can't be beat. I can't express enough for those of you who doesn't have your own do not have your own business. Start one. It's your time. I think it's because of the Uranus and Taurus and Pluto and Aquarius. It's really making some of you Leos out there unfucking stoppable, right? And that's your 6th house. This devil card, this Capricorn. That's your 6th house. So again, you can't be beat. Some of you may find that you can do business with corporations and other companies, and like, yeah, your business is truly expanding to a whole nother octave, a whole nother level. Can it get a bit toxic? Yes. Can you become, a little overbearing and too much to deal with? Yes. Do you become a little obsessed over all of this? You can. Or sometimes does it feel like it's too much to deal with? Absolutely. But nonetheless, you are very successful with your business or have the opportunity to be. That's what I have for you, Leos. Check out the love portion when it drops. Now on to Virgo. Hey, Libra. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Have I go for those of you who are interested in your own personal read and you want to look ahead at all of July, do check out the link in the description box below. It's going to your general reading. Keeping the balls in the air. You'll be doing that this week. You're moving on. Congratulations, Virgo. Some of you are physically moving, but you're moving on. And others of you, I do see you working behind the scenes quite a bit. Kind of looking at your lists, checking it twice, checking off the things that you need to take care of on your list. This is a great time to get other people involved, to reach out to people for help, aid, guidance, information, a benefit, whatever that you need done. This is a great week to do it because you'll find people that are a blessing to you can come forward at this time. If you're waiting for money or if you're waiting for some money, it'll take a little bit longer. It may also take some time for you to be able to give of yourself. So some of you are coming into the week, you're up for it, you have a lot of energy, you're getting things done, but you may be not able to give as much of yourself as you normally would. It'll be harder for you this week to kind of stretch yourself thin to make everyone happy, so try not to. You may feel a bit conflicted, or you may find yourself in a more lackadaisical, more dreamy state at this time, but you're headed toward a place where you're putting that behind you. And I do feel like you're going to get very active. This is a time that you're going to get physically active, whether you're traveling, you're taking a trip, you're moving past situations that had you stagnant. You're going to be moving forward. There's someone who wants to call you, but something is telling them not to. And this is a great time also to mend fences, to get back into good people's good graces. Great time for that. And I can't stress, Virgo, how important it will be for you to kind of get something started. I think we just passed Capricorn's full moon. I think we're headed toward Cancer full moon. So getting something started would be great for you. Learning, like starting a program, something that you can learn, somewhere you can sharpen, improve your skills. Again, great for you. And I do feel like some of you, whatever you're investing in now, putting your hard-earned energy, time, effort, money into now, 6 months to a year's time, you will see the growth of all of the energy that you've put in. So good time for you coming up. Work. Work will be busy. You're getting a lot done. People will rely on you and be confident in your ability. So it will be a nice, fun work week. Nothing too much going on. Nothing that you can't handle. No issues. People working in tandem, working collectively. And I feel having a lot of confidence in you. Unemployed Virgos. Well, you're not, you know, there's been some disappointments. Some of you could hear some no thank yous, unfortunately, that sort of thing. But you're headed towards something more. You need to try something, possibly put your hand at something that you've not done, like start a new business of your own, or try to find gig work. Step outside of your norm if that's not working for you, unemployed Virgos, and see what you can kind of test the waters with otherwise, because there'll be an opportunity for you to do so. You also need to disconnect from situations and people and places that bring you down, distract you, take away from the energies that you could be putting toward making yourself better. Self-employed Virgos. Amazing, great, healthy, strong, confident business week. For some of you, you may be headed toward either saying temporarily out of business, temporarily closed, or shutting down some aspect of business, taking some time to refurbished, re-established in some kind of way. So some of you will be rebranding in some kind of way, or implementing something new. You could also be scratching your business altogether and starting something new, or letting go of a business partner, a vendor of some sort, letting go of people you've worked with, and moving on from that. Okay, is what it looks like to me. But overall, a successful time right now when it comes to self-employed Virgos out there. For those of you who are interested in the love portion, check out the video that's coming next. Otherwise, now on to Libra. Hi Libra, for those of you who are interested in your own personal reading, and if you want to look ahead to all of July, do check out the link in the description box below. You know, people may look at you a bit sinister, sinister, not trusting you, and you may find it quite easy to maneuver yourself through situations, people. You're going to be really good at wordplay at this time. There are some layoffs coming up. So for those of you who are employed, you do check out for that. Look out for that, because you could be one of the ones, or hear about other people being let go. I do feel like you're keeping the balls in the air. You're being more optimistic at this time. You're feeling good about yourself. You are kind of you're dependent on yourself. And for the longest time, I've been reading for Libras who have been working on codependency in a healthy way, right? Or self-sufficiency for yourself, and being less codependent and relying on others. I think that has been your kind of Achilles heel. And it's no different at this time. You're finding yourself, again, relying more on you, being more optimistic. If there is an issue with love, we're not focusing on love now. Check out that video that I'm going to drop next. But if there's issues with the love, then it seems to persist. However, you're going to continue to do what you need to do and not necessarily worry about another person. So you're changing. You're becoming more independent, more self-sufficient, Libra, more reliant upon self. And then, pray and have faith otherwise, because you can't change other people. So there's some sense of kind of grounding yourself there. You become more grounded as days goes on, and home will be more of where the heart is. You'll have more of appreciation for home and people in the home, and those that are that promote a healthy groundedness with you. It'll be easy to connect with others, to probably work things out with people, and to get in a healthy space. For others of you, though, if that's not the case, then you're focusing on those that, again, provide that naturally for you. So this is a loving, caring, I'm thankful for what I have, ... type of a time for you now, Libra. Okay, you're moving in silence work. You're letting situations go. If there's any issues at work or whatever, you're letting it go. Some of you may, if there's overtime, you may not be taking it. You could even lose hours, that sort of thing, just because you may need some time to yourself this coming week. And it will feel good. You're not hung up. You're kind of letting go and letting God. And that's a good thing. And relationships that are problematic, that you can't change, you're kind of bidding people well and moving on. Like, you're not going to stress yourself out. That may be what you've done before. Not going to do it anymore. Even if they're letting you go, you're like, okay. You're just taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, and being positive. Workplace look good and they like you at the workplace, so it's probably unlikely that you'll be let go, but you could hear of other people being let go down the line. I hear more like September, October time frame, that sort of thing, before the end of the last quarter. Unemployed Libras. Money is looking real funny. Some of you are really concerned about your money because it's either, obviously it's stopped or it's coming really slow. I also see this opportunity coming in slow. You may be liked. You may see people who have interest in you, but to pull the trigger, get hired, or see that money come in is going to take time. Okay, it's going to take some time before you actually start seeing money coming in. Unemployed Libras. It's saying go out, start something on your own. There's a great opportunity for you out there if you're looking for gig work instead of trying to just land a solid full-time employment. Look for the gig work, look for the contractual work, look for the temporary stuff. Self-employed Libras. Great. You'll be busy, a busy bee. And it's good to be busy now because probably around your birthday season, if not before, you'll be able to vacation and relax and really be at ease. But this time frame you're in now, you are busy. Self-employed Libras. Business is booming. Business is busy. That's what I have for you guys. Check out the love video when it drops. Otherwise, now on to Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio. This is your general read for those of you who want the personal reading or look ahead at July. Do check out the link in the description box below. Your life is about to change, Scorpio, so get into it and get ready. For some of you, hold on, guys. For some of you, communication could be a bit of a challenge at this time. So don't be surprised. Communication is stagnant, non-existent, or someone is not being the most honest. For some of you, you're dragging your ass with making a decision. You're feeling optimistic this week, though. You're feeling good. You're feeling like, I could do that. Yeah, I could do it. I could do that too. Money is definitely on your mind this week. And if you have been dragging your feet, I'm hearing wasting your time. So some of you Scorpios have been wasting time. Other than you dragging your feet, or there has been a slowdown, right? And progress and development and financials, that's about to change. You're focusing on that quite a bit. And I do feel like you're going to get super duper, not only focused, but super duper busy. Now, just because you may be ready to talk or others may be ready to talk and get things done, it doesn't mean that the other person will. So there can be a bit of delay and communication and results at this time. Don't be surprised. People, you're not necessarily open. Some people could see you as like broke and a joke, like you're broke, you don't have, or you can't do, or you won't do. So there's to a point that you will, to some extent. People know that now. They know the line that you've drawn. It seems like some of you Scorpios have drawn a line, and now people know where they stand with you. So for some of you, I think I was saying another sign was very codependent. I forget who. If someone struggled with codependency issues with you, you're definitely changing that. Some of you, if you're lacking financially, it's a lot of it has to do with lack of clarity, lack of decision making, lack of choosing a path, if you will, and then being consistent, and then only focusing on that, like Scorpios tend to do when they are after something. So if any of you, money is a little funny, and I do see where money could be a bit funny, people may start acting a little funky with you because you're not giving up any money. Now, Scorpio, let me tell you one thing. If you're not giving up any money, right, or you're not giving your share, you're not doing your part, people are going to start to act funky towards you. You'll notice. Well, I'll do it myself. Well, I don't need you. Oh, well, you can't. Especially, and it's good for you if they're codependent upon you, because you're going to teach people to not be that way. But I feel that person or those people will be vindictive and resentful toward you if you just pull from them, because something about you comes across as if you don't care. You know how it is with your sign, where people tend to see things the wrong way. So it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. You may feel that at this time. And if it's not now, you'll start to feel that when we get into Virgo season. Like Leo season, Virgo season is when it's like, oh, really? Fuck me. Oh, okay. Is that something? I know it's weird. It's like, what are you talking about? I don't know, but I'm getting this. And so I'm sending a message here. But do expect calls, text messages, communication coming out of nowhere. Confrontation could come out of nowhere. Good luck trying to get through to people, because this is not the time. They'll have, blinders on. They don't want to hear anything other than what they think, how they feel. And I do feel like with all that you have going on or will have going on, you're going to be a bit confused, not going to be the most clear about what's going on and making a decision. So again, this energy does prove to be very challenging, getting clarity, making a decision, cutting things out as a result, that sort of thing. It seems like you just become more overwhelmed with a lot going on, or escapism could be an issue too. And definitely, if you're doing anything that's escapism, all the things I mentioned, this is going to produce lack of income, lack of value to some extent, and then as time goes on, if it persists, it's going to get worse. I know you're not in the mood for no bad messages. It's not bad. It's just corrections. That's all. Work. You're not liking it. You do not like this job, Scorpio. Let's talk about it. You don't like the job. You may feel like you're being talked about at work. People are not very akin to you, kind to you, friendly to you. You may get ostracized, or ousted by other people at the workplace. You may be just... Yeah, you do feel left out in the cold, lost in the sauce, that sort of thing. You may also feel like money is just not there. You're not making what other people are making. You're not valuing you the way that they should. So there's some shitty shit going on at work. They find you to be dramatic, somebody that's very secretive, hold back quite a bit, and it can even come across as like you're better than them because you don't deal with these people. You just kind of step back and see all the bullshit that's going on. There may be a lot of drama going on around you, and you're doing everything that you can to stay the fuck out of it. And then now they're looking at you like, well, you think you're better than everyone. So it's a little drama at the workplace. They may feel like you're not open, not willing to open up, give your share, be a part of that sort of thing. Even though you may see the writing on the wall, Scorpio, and realize it's better for you to protect yourself or to behave a certain way, they're kind of looking at you in a criticizing you. For some of you, it's going to change. it's changing because you're getting the hell out of there. You're getting the hell out of there. You're going to something else. And now that's why this is going to change. Because for some of you Scorpios, you just have haters. You really do. It's going to work out better for you, Scorps. This is a place for some of you. You know how I go. Unfortunately, you have haters. You have people who you done triggered, and you didn't do anything but just show up. And now these people are triggered, and you are now like, well, what the hell? Either what do I do? Am I, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay here. I don't know if they want me here. That sort of thing. If you're, that, don't worry about it. Let go, let God, do the best you can, because in time, you're going to be leaving this place. You're going to be in a far better place. So don't worry about it. Far better place. Don't even worry about it. If your challenges at work, I do see challenges at work. I see haters. I see people who, again, the things I mentioned. Self-employed, unemployed Scorpios. Congratulations. I see you finally kind of getting your stride, but you may be help hazard just out there, just for out their sake. That'll stop, and then you'll get your footing. A job could be. I know. I don't see one just right now. Yeah, you put yourself out there. Yeah, you have the stamina, but I don't really see one right at this time. A job opportunity coming in. So there's some waiting happening here. Don't worry, because you will have an opportunity. It's kind of like you're blocked until the right opportunity comes along. So don't stress about that. Self-employed Scorpios. Lovely. You will get interest. Let's say, I'm not gonna say a lot. I get interest. I get inquiries, that sort of thing, and traffic. So you're getting inquiries, interest, and traffic coming your way this week. And somebody's going to try to play some mind games with you, thinking that they're going to get over, which is crazy to me when you're dealing with a Scorpio. And money, okay, good luck. Other than that, yeah, I feel like you're up for your business this week, and you may be implementing some stuff, some new stuff to your business, but you're working more behind the scenes. Before you just bring that out, is more behind the scenes. You're working behind the scenes. But yeah, that's what I see. That's what I have for Scorps. Enjoy the love portion of the read when it comes out. Otherwise, now on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. This is your general read. For those of you who are interested in the love portion of reading or looking ahead at July, do check out the link in the description box below. Now, people, it could feel like wrong place, wrong time, wrong person, wrong, right? You and others, your energies might be completely different at this time. You could feel a bit conflicted. This could be a time when you're feeling very conflicted. There could be like the others around you are nitpicky and aggravating. You're a bit nitpicky and aggravating. It's that type of thing. But it's something about you that also feels calm and hold and at peace and prayerful, thankful, hopeful. So there's still, like, even though there may be, you may get a bit agitated or whatever, there's something spiritual that trumps all of that and gives you peace. Interesting. Never seen that for Sagittarius. Very interesting. And you guys are being very conscious about your wishes and your dreams and what you're wanting. But there again will be a challenge in decision making, or a connectivity with other people in one-to-one relationships. Right now, the tables have turned on you, and there's on someone else, and now someone else is feeling the hurt. So someone is hurt by you, someone is thinking about you. But again, go check out the love reading when it drops. Now, I do feel like you're blocked at this time. So if there's anything going on, Sagittarius, this week that you feel like, damn, I didn't get it, or I gotta know, or now I can, or whatever doesn't go your way, it's meant to not go your way. So don't stress yourself about that. I do feel like you could be headed toward there being some strife about boundaries, strife about just little simple things that two people or more should be able to agree upon. Again, issues. So it can be difficult to get on the same page with other people. You'll notice that people are just trying to be nasty. Like, you may not even say anything, and then someone says something nasty. People can be a bit biting, confrontational at this time. Looking for drama, but I feel like you're gonna leave them right there, and you're gonna kill them with kindness. And the more that you kill people with kindness, because it's almost like, didn't we talk about this? What are you doing over here? Why are you over here? What are you bothering me? It's you may have people bothering you, asking you things, coming at you with stuff, but it's a lot to do about nothing, if that makes sense, because you're not gonna meet them halfway, or it's a no, or again, two people with different meeting of the mind, so it's difficult to get on the same page. And I do feel that you're evolving more than who you are, especially Sagittarius women. You're evolving, so it's certain things you're not going to tolerate, you're not going to allow, and you won't accept, but you'll be handling it differently and kind of almost killing people with kindness. And I see you enjoying. It's a lot of enjoyment happening, coming up for you with family and friends, people that mean something to you. There's some harmonious times ending off. So whatever all this drama is, it doesn't stay that way, because it's like, yeah, well, you know, we're past that. Or drama over here, but great things are happening over there. Something like that. Now work. Sagittarius, some of y'all are leaving this job. 1, 2, 3, 7. It's some of you are leaving, but some of you are tempering your steps. You're strategizing the move, the leave, the exit out of here. It's almost like but you'll be on the same page with people at the workplace. So it's kind of like whoever's done you wrong, or if you feel like either some of you are trying to get past what's been done to you at the workplace and be accommodating to other people, which they're not going to meet you halfway. They're going to be kind of like holding back from you, not open, not being very nice. I feel like people talking about you behind the sidelines, like really privately, like they know some shit you don't, just, you know, that type of thing. Or some of you are just like, you know what, I'm not even going to be angry no more. I give up. I'm just going to look for an opportunity and get the hell out of here when my time comes. It's that type of thing. Okay? They may not like that you're not so engaging, not so nice, not so accommodating, not so sweet, that sort of thing. It could be some other hang-ups and some other shit going on. Again, out of your control. Unemployed Sagittarius. It was brutal out there, guys. Oof. But it calms down. Some of you may just avoid like all the shit out there. It's like very dramatic out there trying to look for work. It's very challenging. People will do whatever it takes. It can even be jobs that are very abusive, but it's almost like you have been spared all of that, and you'll kind of start looking for work just when all that shit then calm down. Something to calm down, and now you're looking for opportunities. Here, you have a lot of skill set, a lot of knowledge, a lot of ability. So people trying to match you as far as salary, they'll be willing to do it, especially in Leo season. So Leo season, Sagittarius season could be great times for you. Leo, Virgo season, Sagittarius, Capricorn season, like I was saying, could be great times for you to obtain exactly what you want. But look now. So you will have PTSD. I'm always laughing at Sagittarius. Okay, so you can have PTSD, Sagittarius, from your past. But this place is willing. They're willing to pay you what you deserve. Of course, it'll probably be on a scale like, over time, that sort of thing. But you've got to kind of like rid yourself of old shit, if that makes sense, because this could be something rather good. Yeah, this is definitely could be a new opportunity that could be rather good as time goes on, but you have a little bit of PTSD from previous places. Self-employed Sagittarius. Your business is changing. It could get very toxic. It may just feel like it's a lot on you to do. Or again, this is something that you may feel like you're a slave to almost, but you don't really get a lot out of it, Sagittarius, or not get what you want out of it. Or for some of you, this business, it comes at a cost, right? If I give to my business and I really give it and the money is there and everything I want, then I'm foregoing my own core values, or my family, or what's so it's something that you kind of have to give up to really drive this. And for others of you, you may just feel like this is over too much. This business is too much. It's toxic. It takes a lot out of me. I don't get enough. I work a lot and I don't see it in return. Something like that. I'm tired of seeing that will change for you. But for some of you, like I said, some of it comes from love or personal shit, and then that energy is spilling over to your business. But this will come to an end of you not seeing the money, seeing that it's going to change. That's going to change for you. And then you're going to have like a good 3 to 6 months of profit from your business. Don't ask me when. I don't know where the hell this is coming from. I'm just seeing little bits and pieces and hearing messages in my mind. So that's it. That's what I have for Sagittarius. Check out the love portion when it drops. Now on the Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. For those of you who are interested in the love portion for the... Sorry, guys. For those of you who are interested in your own personal reading or look ahead at July, all of July, do check out the link in the description box below. Let's get to the reading. Somebody is trying to force you into a relationship. We're not focusing on love, excuse me. But do check out the video that's going to drop next. And this could be trying to coerce you in any kind of relationship. It could be business relationship, all of that. So do be careful. You are very appealing right now, Capricorn. Very, very appealing. And I do feel like you're starting to kind of open yourself up to new possibilities. You're starting to kind of see the forest from the trees, the sun coming up on the horizon. Life is starting to feel positive, good, whole again. There could be a new job, new opportunity, or more money that's coming your way. And I do feel like you're doing a great job at healing yourself, focusing more on you, healing those around you, and listening. If it's not you, it's another person. Somebody is paying attention to what's being said, and they're going to act accordingly. Here's the caveat. Let's say you've been complaining, right? Then they're gonna say, okay, well, that's the problem. I'm gonna fix it. This could be work. This could be any area of life. But they didn't say to you, I'm gonna fix it. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna do it. So now you know what to look out for. No. They just change. It's gonna be up to you, Capricorn, to realize that the change is made and to act accordingly yourself, because they have also some issues with you. So there's that. Now, you will have a lot of people. I won't say a lot of people. You have people or someone wanting to come back and make things right. So if you've been separated, this is a coming back together again. This is a let's make it right. This is a baby, please. I'll do whatever it takes. Whatever this is, I don't care on whatever level. If there has been issues between you and another, the other person is wanting to make it right. And I mean serious. Like, they're like, no, I'm serious. It may be hard to hold on to secrets. It may be hard for you to move in silence. It could just be hard for people to interpret things the right way at this time. But you are going to stop being as controlling as you're known to be. You may even start to be less codependent, less falling into your vices, less fearful, less scared, less negative self-talk. Like, you're really going to kind of get a handle on that. So this could be a time frame where you feel more positive, more optimistic, more at peace, more within oneself, right? Yeah, this can be a good time. Like, it just feels like a good time at this time for you, Capricorn. Work. You're feeling good at work. You're taking care of everything. You're being optimistic once again, and you're also very creative in your solutions. They may be moving in silence at the workplace. You may have somebody at the workplace, especially if you run things, if you manage or something like that. Be careful, pay attention. There could be someone at the workplace who's not the most ethical, could be on the job drinking, drugging, whatever. And I know some of you like, just, it's fine. Like, we can't screen them. Like, we'll lose half of our, if not all of our. I know somebody is doing something. So there could be that someone trying to get over on at the job. Someone could also be trying to finesse you, put work on you, that sort of thing. Someone could just be, again, a manipulator and a user at the workplace here. Like to victimize themselves, that sort of thing. But nonetheless, you're taking care of things at the workplace. Self-employed Capricorns, you're in your head. You need to walk away from a situation. For some of you, this is a love situation that you need to walk away from, so you can't focus on business. Others of you, your mind, your heart is not into it, so it's like stepping away from it and cultivating something new. You're trying to go toward where either where it's trendy, where everybody's going now, or getting other people involved, not just being the only person here. So you're really trying to focus on the trends and what's happening with the trends and go with the trends and disconnecting. Others of you, again, trying to get in a better heart space so you can get in a better head space so you can focus on your business again. And who knows when that's going to happen. That's what I have for Capricorn. Check out the love portion when it drops. Now on to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. This is your general reading for those of you who are interested in your personal reading and look ahead at all of July. Do check out the link in the description box below. You're about to change someone's life. I don't know how, but you're about to change someone's lives. And it's funny because a lot of times when people change others' lives, they don't know, right? You never know that one teacher that changed your life forever, that one lone stranger that said your uncle, that sort of thing. So I don't know if you'll ever know, but you're about to change someone's life. You're putting it into things. Putting it in, moving forward. You're feeling stronger now. I know you guys have gotten yourself in a pickle. That's how the reading's been reading lately. You got yourself in a pickle. People are not pleased with you. Something like that's going on. And you just kind of have to deal with it. It's kind of like your karma. Chickens are coming home to roost for some of you Aquarius. And you kind of have to deal with it. And you're like, fuck that. I'm tired of it. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, fine. I did wrong. Right. But I'm not going to keep letting you. So you're putting a fork in it. You're done. It doesn't matter who else is done, not done. You're fucking done. But you're not going out just yet. But you might still just stay in and stay to yourself. And you don't want to go out there just yet. But you're not going to let people just treat you any kind of way. I see a new job, new opportunity coming your way. Some of you have a lot of money. You done stored a lot of money. You got a lot of money. Or land, property, something of value. I do see some of you doing that, focusing more on what's coming up for you. And your nest egg, right? The betterment of you. How do I start new and move forward? For some of you, if you had to end something and that ending then now creates a problem for you financially, you're creating a new one. Right? You have backing, you have family support, friends support, you have support. There's support out there, and probably even a new form of support, a renewed form of support coming your way. I see money being a backing to you from people being there, loyal, committed, and available. So this is that time when possibly, yes, you have to walk away from someone or something. No, it's not easy. Yes, the entitlement comes in because you are the sign of entitlement. Go look your sign up. Go look up Aquarius. Aquarius literally is a sign of entitlement. So you probably think that you shouldn't have had to ... Well, you have to. You got to walk away from it. You got to leave it behind. Whether it be you leaving or someone else, somebody's leaving. They're leaving. But I do see a lot of support coming in your way, and some of you may still feel like you have a bad taste in your mouth because of what you've just endured. Some of that entitlement shit. Like, Aquarius, did you do something? Or did something really just happen to you? It's kind of hard for me to believe that things do just happen to Aquarius. They do just happen to Aquarius. But a lot of times, no. Because Aquarius is so goddamn smart. They see ahead so far. It's like, did this really surprise you? Did somebody really sneak up on you? But either way, this is a better week than the days and weeks prior. Although you're still not 100% shedding the energy of what you've experienced. Again, a whole lot of people or someone in particular will show that, hey, someone has your back. You're not out here alone. Work. is looking really good. You're very innovative. It was on its side. So work can start to get a lot less toxic for you. You're finding new and innovative ways to approach work. Some of you even can find a new job or a new way. You even can be your jobs or your company, your industry's competition. You're finding something, you're learning, whether you do something about it or not. That's up to you, Aquarius. But you could be learning about something, discovering something like, yeah, this is going to make money. And it's like, of course, it's Aquarius. So this will be like many years ahead. So for some of you, whatever ideas you have, write it down. Start that stuff, because you will not understand how beneficial it'll be. You do know Pluto will be in your sign officially next year, right? Mm-hmm. So approaching work a new innovative sort of way to detract from drama and negativity. And you're good at the workplace. They like you. You're working fine. Everything at the workplace is fine. Everything is good, you know. Even if they're not, and they got their little clique, and they're cool with their clique, and they don't give a damn, because you're your own person. And I'm telling you, Aquarius, you guys are discovering something where this be like a new job. What? They hiring? That just opened up. It's like something comes to you where you can make more money, more opportunity, whether it be there or elsewhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unemployed Aquarius. Yes, I see an opportunity coming your way, and then you're like, thank God, just in time. So congratulations, Aquarius. I do see opportunity coming in. You'll be heading straight there to this opportunity. This is, again, a general, so obviously it's not a personal reading. I do feel like you will be there, but there may be some things about this job that you kind of can't put your finger on, but you will be getting worked a lot. Worked a lot, and you'll be getting a lot of work done. Unemployed, self-employed Aquarius. You're working, baby, but it's paying off. Whether you say, oh, wow, I worked and I focused on this a year ago, 7 months ago. Then whatever you've done prior is now starting to benefit you now, or whatever you're working on now, it's going to benefit you by the end of year. So it's good to be an Aquarius entrepreneur. Put it that way. If you're an Aquarius and you're an entrepreneur, it's good to be an Aquarius and an entrepreneur. It's very good, gains upon gains upon gains, and even more gains, right? And kind of being able to touch people far and wide. If you don't have, and who doesn't have a worldwide company, you should make your company worldwide eventually, right? Because again, that's going to kind of set you up where it's like, I don't have to do anything. The money just comes, that sort of thing. So great prospects coming for you, Aquarius, down the line, for those of you who are self-employed. That's what I have for you guys. Check out the love portion that's going to drop next. Now on to Pisces. Hi Pisces, this is your general read for those of you who are interested in your own personal reading, or you want to look ahead at all of July. Do check out the link in the description box below. Yeah, I think I'm done. New car. For some of you, you will be getting your car repaired, or there's a new car on the horizon that you don't see. This could also just be focusing on your car and fixing it up, and there's a solution to your problem. So if you've been having some issues with your vehicle, Pisces, it may be time for you to reach out, because you can get some good news. Focusing on money. For those of you who have money has been a little bit funny, a little bit challenging, I do see you focusing on it. There's money that could just be coming to you right now. A loan, yes, you get approved for the loan. Like I said, you can just get some money coming your way at this time, but you're feeling disappointed. Again, I can't stress enough. If you are disappointed at this time, things did not go your way. I get it. Keep moving, because you're in a magical time right now, and so things can kind of work in your favor. Yeah, absolutely. Listen to me. Yes, absolutely, they can work in your favor, but listen to me. People around you cannot be trusted, so don't try to trust them. Whatever you're taking care of, business or otherwise, get it in writing, record it, and make sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and having professionals look at anything that you need to sign, because it's not the time right now to just be trusting people. They'll easily kind of try to finesse you and be able to get away with finessing you. So do your due diligence. But I do see a car, like you would be in such a great position to get a car right now. Great position to get a car. For some of you, if you work in an automobile industry, you can see an uptick. We do have Jupiter and Gemini, and Gemini does represent vehicles. So some of you are just seeing a lot of uptick, but I would say even in that, pay attention to the people paying you, because I feel like you're not getting all your pay. Somebody's trying to finesse your money. Some shit is going on. I don't know why I'm hearing Cancer, and I guess in Cancer season maybe you'll find out. In Cancer season, for some of you may find out. It could come out. There could be a literal Cancer. But do check your bank account. Check your bank account, Pisces. Look at your sales. If you do, again, automobile commission, look at your sales. Just look at your shit. I don't care where you work at. Look at your paycheck. Look at your bank. Look at your shit and see if somebody may have tried to stick you. And now is a time where you may be trying to get your money back. And just be persistent, that sort of thing, because you're going to get what you deserve. Not now. It's coming up. We're in Cancer season now. Yeah, it's coming up. Work. You're very sweet and caring at the workplace. Very self-sufficient, independent. People's going to be treating you just as accommodating and nicely as you are. There's something very magical about you, Pisces. I keep wanting to say Cancer. So I guess you have this ethereal energy that's showing up as like mother and wife, because it's like an energy you're carrying that people are just drawn to you, whether they're drawn to try to finesse you. I just get like a drawn, or they want to help you, they want to do, and it's going to be up to you, Pisces, to discern, what from what. Also, I do see people wanting to close the gap. So if people have been separated from you, now they want to see you again. Now they want to make it right. Now they want to, white flag, that sort of thing. But it's something ethereal about you where even at work, they'll go out of their way to help you. They'll be the ones reaching out, to get things taken care of. And you'll be more like, no, I don't need you. I'm okay. I got it. But people will be willing to help. For some of you, you are already unemployed, Pisces. Some of you, you're already focusing on, you could be doing gig work, that sort of thing, and making money from that. There could be opportunity for you to do good gig work. And for others of you, this could be where you're be careful with, you're going for some type of job where they need you to provide a portfolio of some sort to prove something to them. Make sure you watermark your work. Make sure whatever you do, you protect yourself, because they'll try to steal your shit. I just keep getting you have that Pisces week where it's like you're good and good things are coming to you and happening for you, but you can't trust other people around you. Some people you can, and they're going to be a blessing, and some people are going to be a piece of shit, that you'll find out later on, probably September or February. So yeah, tread lightly this week. But there's also opportunities out there. Some bullshit. You also could get thrown off by the end of the week. You can find yourself being thrown off, or as negotiations start, you're talking to people, everything is going nicely, things can either stall, stop, or go awry. Again, don't be surprised. Pray and have faith and just keep going. That's all. Self-employed Pisces, you may not be feeling as successful in your business at this time and coming up. You could also feel out of it or have been feeling out of it, but you're going to kind of get your stride back. And it'll be a good time for you to do some research with your business, do a bit of marketing as we get into, July. Marketing, researching, but probably before July 5th, because that's the actual day of the new moon in Cancer. So doing some promo, doing some research, working behind the scenes will do you well, Pisces, self-employed Pisces. But again, why? Hold on. of you Pisces, and this is a very small percentage of you, you may have too many things, and a literal too many things going on that is taken away from the success of one. So you may need to just focus on one thing, cultivate that, get that where it needs to be before you move on to something else, and cultivate that, because I do see you doing it. It's just you right now with your business, you're kind of going through a process of like you're in it, you're not into it, you're into it, you're not into it, that sort of thing. So you need to kind of like horn in on the energy around you. That makes sense. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it's been helpful. Check me back on the next one and go check out the love portion when it drops. Take care, Pisces.